Hey guys, happy Friday. We're back. Your favorite bitches.
Period.
If you're new here, if you're new here, I'm Kaylalea, and this is my co-host.
Kayla, how you doing? Howdy.
We really just talk about random shit, but I'm not gonna lie. We have a good topic this week. We actually got organized. We have an outline.
We've been doing good lately. We've been having
We
outlines, but
have.
we get off topic a lot.
We do. We go off on tangents. It gets crazy, but we have a good time. It's always fun.
Very long tangents. But
Yes.
it's fun.
It's all good. But how was your week? How we doing? How we feeling?
Girl, how was my week? Honestly, what's today?
Today is Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Thank God I have this here.
We're doing a late filming this week. This week was kind of a blur.
It really was, guys.
I had a lot to do. I think it was because I was mainly tired from the previous week. I had so much to do the previous week, and then I had a long weekend. I was filming a vlog this whole weekend, literally for this family that I know. But before I was behind on like work when I got back home, so I was just tired. I was trying to rest, and I was trying to get caught up. I've had to do stuff all week. I kind of just like was just going through the motions this week. So
right.
I don't really have much to say other than I'm fucking behind. But other than that, no complaints. No complaints. I'm blessed and highly favored, so that's all that matters.
Girl, I feel you, because honestly, I couldn't even tell you what even happened.
What you did this week?
I can tell you what I did today. That's pretty much it. And I know we're very behind.
Girl, yeah. Guys, we just had a long week. We literally got this close to not filming, but we had to.
Here we are.
We're here. Episode airs tomorrow. We're gonna get it done. It's not like we haven't done it before.
Pretty positive we've done. I don't think we've ever done it the day before yet.
We did Wednesday.
We've done a Wednesday before because we do post every Friday, guys. So you should subscribe and down below. Stick around every Friday.
I notice I always have a sweatshirt on. I look like a bum all the time. And it doesn't help that my allergies are acting up and my eyes are puffy and I sound like an old man.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna start dressing up. It just be cold, y'all.
It's getting cold here, guys, so don't expect much from me anymore for at least a few more months.
I might wear like a cute little sweater. You know what? I got an idea for an outfit next week. I got an idea.
So I just need to get some cute sweatshirts to wear for the pod. You feel me?
I want to do that, and I want to get some stuff like Skims.
Oh my God, if you buy Skims, can you tell me if it's worth it? Because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. I'm not even gonna lie.
I've heard mixed reviews too, but I wasn't gonna buy Skims at all. And then I found out who the co-founder was, and I was like, I might buy some.
Who was the co-founder?
I forgot her name. I'll have to send it to you.
Please.
But she's a boss. She looks like she's very legit, very, I like her she has really good movements. I have to find her name and then I'll send it to you, but girl, I'd be forgetting everybody's fucking name. I don't know.
I can't keep up. There's too many people in the world and social media, it's a lot. Even going from platform to platform, I get confused. I'm like, where do I know this person from?
Right.
I'm on 4 things.
So many platforms, literally so many accounts. I have so many accounts on Instagram. It's ridiculous.
Don't even get me started. All right.
Yeah, girl.
But to kind of segue into what we want to talk about this week. So we figured we would dive into self-care because I feel like this is I don't know if it's a trend now because it is a real thing. I personally do believe in self-care, but I also feel like it's a trend nowadays almost.
You know, it kind of is because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know. It's just throughout like the quarantine and TikTok, because TikTok honestly tells you a lot. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know that, but TikTok kind of like tells you a lot. It reveals a lot about like jobs and the government and self-care, and it kind of like motivates you, just depending on who you follow. But I feel like it is a trend. I can agree on that. A lot of people are getting more into themselves, into their own businesses, and just them. And I'm here for it, y'all. I'm here for it. I support. I support it.
100%.
I need to get more on my self-care, because I've been neglecting myself. As y'all can see, my skin.
We all have our off weeks, okay? I honestly,
I've had an off couple months.
And that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I have really bad allergies today, so please excuse
me. She doesn't have anything worse than that, okay? Repeat. Nothing.
No COVID over here. It's just allergies. Really bad though. Really bad.
But we want to know what we want to talk about is self-care a necessity or a luxury? I don't know. Do you want to start? Because there's like a few tiers to this.
It kind of is, but me, I don't know if it's because like I'm the only child and I'm spoiled, and it's like I spoil myself. Like it's always a necessity to me.
Right.
I have to have my nails done. Like I have to have my nails done. I have to have my hair done. I have to like get my naps in. Like if I'm too, just self-care could really be a lot of different things though. Like
right,
getting enough sleep or being around like a certain amount of people for, the time that your body or your mind is like allowing you to, or is allotted, which me, like I've kind of like my social meter has like gone down a lot. So like I get burnt out easier. So if I have to leave a function early, like I feel like it's kind of like a version of self-care. It could just be a lot to me, but I feel like it's a necessity. I definitely feel like it's a necessity. But I know a lot of people say it's a luxury.
I feel like I understand why people say there's even parts of me that like I do see how like some forms of self-care are a luxury. Like
yeah, same.
Not everyone can I don't know, hire a masseuse to come to their house for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like that's expensive on like the pricier side. So I get that, but same as you, like I'm not gonna lie, but I did have to learn this about myself. I need to do self-care in order to like function.
Yeah.
Otherwise, exactly. Like I go I kind of lose it a little bit if I go too long. Yeah.
I definitely shut down. I can't I literally have been like half-assing my self-care, and I could tell, like it's like my body could tell. It's just like, well, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, just chill, I got you. But yeah, like because you notice, like I feel like even hair, I feel like getting your hair done is a luxury self-care, but you feel like a different person, not a different person, but you feel like the newest baddest bitch of yourself, like the newest version of yourself. When you get your hair done, your skin glows, like you just look so fine, like I notice that every time I get my hair done, I'd be feeling myself like over the top. So it makes, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of it, because I feel like if you feel good, it'll make you, like it'll motivate you, I guess. It motivates me when I feel good. Like when I feel good and I look good, it motivates me gets my mind right, because I'm just like, okay, well, I have to keep myself like this. So it kind of like gets me like in a hustle type of mindset. Like I have to keep myself like this. I have to keep up myself. So how else am I going to do that other than,
self-care? No, I feel that because I have to do the same thing.
Yeah, other than like, that I just have to go out and get it. And if I can't afford it, I mean, it'll suck, but that'll make me want to like, work harder, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I hate that.
Is your tea working or is it not working?
I drank all of it. It's like it takes a couple of days like for all this stuff to work. And this is like, oh, the second day I started taking my stuff.
I feel you. I hate allergies. I used to get them bad.
It sucks. I hate it so much. I literally could see it in my face and I could hear it.
I feel you, girl. I really do.
I'm not gonna want to watch this episode back at all. It's gonna suck.
It's okay. It's okay. We got this. But yeah, I feel the same way because I think everybody really does need to like. I feel like too many people, call me selfish. I just think too many people are not selfish enough because you really do need to make sure you're good and that you're functioning at your max capacity without burning out. And that literally requires you to take a second and be like, you know what? I want to go get my nails done today, or I deserve to go book a hair appointment, or I
sit
deserve
at the house just all day, no worrying about business or work, or that's sometimes that's my
that's some
because
serious
I
self-care.
go and then I get to the point where I'm just like like
Yes.
and then I just have to sit at the house, not go anywhere the whole day, watch some YouTube, watch some Netflix. Like I feel like that's a version of self-care for me because I just need those days sometimes. I literally go and like I don't stop for a long period of time. I'm just like So I had to learn how to like to have my days to work and then kind of like be like, okay, you can have a day or two break. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do agree some people aren't selfish enough because I am like one of those people that aren't selfish enough sometimes. And it kind of affects me. I noticed that.
And I get that like a lot of people do have to like learn how to get there, because I had to kind of learn how to get here because I didn't really take good care of myself at one point. But then I just learned it, and then once I did, I was like, how did I not do this all the time? Because you got to take time for yourself. Otherwise, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bitch if I don't do certain things. And on top of that, you'll be able to tell when I'm not taking care of myself, because maybe I start breaking out. Maybe you can tell my hair is looking a little, needs a mask.
Right.
Or two.
Something. Or two. It's a little dry.
Looking
like
a little
right
dry.
now, like my toes need to be done bad.
Dude, I need to wash my hair bad. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God I have good dry shampoo. She's still looking pretty okay. I'm not gonna lie, but it looks good. But if you like were right next to me and you look at it, you'll be like,
it's like greasy.
It's not like greasy, but like you can tell there's been dry shampoo, like hella dry shampoo in here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. I see. So the next portion, it's very, very interesting, and I really wanted to talk about this.
Sorry.
But it's okay. Don't die over there. Take a second. Take a breather.
Go ahead. I hate when I do that.
I do that too a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I choke a lot on like liquid.
It's embarrassing. I be in like public and I be dying and they're just like, "Are you okay, ma'am?" I'm
not dying.
I think. I don't see the light. Okay. I'm trying to force myself to stop too.
That makes it worse sometimes, I feel like.
It does. Oh. Sorry, y'all.
I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. But
you're a hot mess today.
Hot mess. It's cold. I get sleepy in the cold, guys.
No, me too.
Okay.
Ooh, you know how like you eat like really good food and then you go home and it's cold? That'd be the best shit.
And then you get in bed and you roll like a burrito and you're like,
yes, and you like get warm, like you get like in that one spot and you get it all warmed up. Oh, that's so good. Ooh.
I love feeling. I literally.
Oh, I love that. Oh, and then it'd be some good ass food too. Oh, I love that. Oh my god.
Yes,
So
girl.
good.
Yes,
So
girl.
good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I keep yawning. So please, I'm so sorry. But
Fine.
I definitely want to talk about men.
They're probably like, oh
and
god. It's not bad. It's not bad.
not bad. It's not bad. I feel like it doesn't get spoken about enough. Like, do men need self-care? And if so, how much?
You know, I feel like I don't know. It just depends on like the person. This goes for men and women. I feel like it depends on the person and like what they do on the daily, what they do for a living, you know, how much they go and work. And I don't know, but I do definitely feel like men deserve self-care and they need it. And they probably don't think about it. Like I be seeing men with their nails not clipped, and I'm like, baby, I don't be like saying nothing because I'm not their girlfriend.
Right.
Unless I'm like close to them. Like I'd be like, you need to go do that. But if my man was like not taking care of himself, like I'd be like, babe,
come on now.
Let me clip your nails. Something. Like something needs to give. They need to go, you know, saying it's nothing wrong with going to get their feet done if your girl, you know, because my mom does my dad's feet. My mom does my dad's feet.
Good.
But I feel like they need to go like go chill, go do something like you know, that's what would even be men's self-care? What would that be?
I'm
Watching
trying
football,
to think about
watching sports and like having a drink, like is that self-care to them?
I feel like it is because like even whenever I call my boyfriend and like he wants to de-stress, it's either working out related or going to a bar related.
But you know what? They do like to play the game. Like I heard like they like to play the like their like PS5 or something like to like
A lot of guys do.
So that's something. Okay, so I guess they do
That's
have like their
something.
set self-care.
And like I'm sure some guys like to do because like you know how guys do these are grown men and they'll do like kickball tournaments or like cornhole, but like I don't judge because I get it, like I'm sure that's fun.
But is that like that's still not relaxing though? Like the whole like the sports watching and stuff and the game is relaxing to them, but
I feel like, well, I don't know, because that kind of brings up the question too of like, what do we consider self-care? Because like, I feel like everyone does kind of have their own definition of what that means. Like for me, I feel like self-care is taking the time, like literally taking time out of your day and asking yourself, what do I want to do right now? And if what you want to do in that moment is like, I don't fucking know, go get ice cream at go get froyo at a specific place, and you actually go and do it, like I think that's self-care because like you're doing something that is, yeah, it's not like the healthiest option,
but it's like something that's kind of like satisfying to you,
and it's like, yeah,
like a reward.
It's a reward, and like it's something special because like it's not like you do that all the time,
right?
But then again, even like doing your skincare routine every night is self-care.
It's self-care, and I definitely don't do that. Kind of gotta get back on it. I've been trying to get back on it slowly, but I used to be really good at doing it day and night. Literally, my skin was clearing up, like getting.
Mine's actually been working, but I've
always had good skin though.
Girl, there's a reason why I did not take a lot of pictures when I lived in Texas. It's because I had, and I see it in my stories, like my memories or my snaps. I had the worst, like my skin has never been that bad. Like the year I lived in,
because I didn't see you.
It was rough. I was trying everything, Kayla. I was like, dude, I've never had this issue in my life. I used to get like, I would get like zits, like stress zits, because I have really bad like anxiety and like stress levels. But I never used to get like acne.
Right.
until I moved to Houston. I don't know what the fuck happened, but my
It's
skin
probably
did.
because you just had to get used to that, dude. It's a new environment for you. It was a
It
new
was a lot.
type of lifestyle. So yeah. So I would, and then a new like, a new atmosphere that can affect
That's
you too.
true.
I could definitely
That's very true.
I freaking noticed that I started getting bumps like when I'm on my cycle or when I'm getting off. Like this has literally happened 2 days ago, and I'm like getting off of it, and then this happened like today. Literally, I got this like no yesterday. I'm so pissed because like when did that start fucking happening? Like my symptoms of my cycle literally changes, and it's so annoying. I never have a consistent cycle ever throughout my life ever.
Do you take
Symptoms.
birth control or no?
I don't like that stuff.
That's so irregular.
Mine is really everything about my cycle is irregular. Every fucking thing. Everything.
I feel you.
Symptoms, when it comes, when it goes, how heavy it is, how light it is, the days. Mine is shorter now. Mine is definitely shorter, but I freaking get bumps. So if it's not one thing, it's the freaking other. But anyway, back to the topic. So I feel like self-care, to be honest with you, like what you said earlier about how it's a trend. I feel like it's a trend because a lot of people now, because of social media and stuff like that, and like all the information that's on it, I feel like people are paying more attention to their mental health and making mental health important. There's even like a National Mental Health Day,
Yes, yes.
Mental Health Awareness Day. And I just feel like that's why, like, it's like a trend because everybody's like, okay, it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay to have this and that going on, but you have to take care of it though. You have to do the maintenance. So it's not like you could just have all these issues and all that stuff that's okay, but you have to
Right.
maintain it. You have to do maintenance on it, some work on it. So you won't have to so you won't break down every fucking few days. I used to do that. Like I used to not pay attention to my mental health and would just always break down. So
Yeah, girl.
yeah, I think that's why it's a trend.
I think so too. I think too because it was definitely good that it became very popular because like I think people take mental health more seriously now. It was always kind of like a joke or
right.
something.
It's not as serious.
It was never serious until now, but I do think there's people out there. I don't know anything specific, but I do feel that there's some people who maybe take advantage of that wave, whether they write like self-care books or they do like the seminars or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's not like the people buying the tickets or the people buying the books. It's not their fault because they really do want to like participate in self-care.
Get more help. Yeah.
Yeah. But like that's kind of what I was thinking about too when I asked you about the trend. I was like, is it positive? Is it negative? Like it's good, I feel like. But I feel like once it becomes like an industry almost, it's like then it's like it just becomes another business.
Yeah, pretty much that people like make lucrative and stuff. Which is fine if you're genuinely helping people and that's your genuine goal. But I mean I definitely agree with you though as far as like it being like a whole different business and stuff. Like I definitely do see that sometimes. But a lot of people that I try to stay away from those people and like follow the actual people that actually want to help you.
Yes.
And like that are
100%.
very informative. You can usually tell like the difference.
I can get like the vibes too from someone if they're being genuine or not.
Right.
And then you can decide exactly how much you want to share or like tell this person.
Right.
But I do feel like, I don't know. Overall, I think it is positive regardless because
I definitely think it's positive.
It's just good that more people take it seriously. And I do think men need to take it seriously. I just want to figure out, I should ask guys, like I have brothers, like what do you do to like calm down?
I
Or
think
like,
I'm gonna
what do
start
you?
asking men that because I want to genuinely know. Like, I know
Mhm.
like because we're obviously women, but I know even from different people. Like, I usually see it on a daily. Like, people make like little aesthetic posts of their like they'll do like a self-care vlog, and they'll show like what they did throughout the day or just
Right.
stuff like that. But I want to know what men do. Like, do you read? Do you?
Right.
I
I'm
think
sure
another self
like,
care is work out though. I think they work out for self care.
yes,
I think
100%. I think most of them do that.
like
It's such a, it's cliche, but at least it's self-care.
yeah, it is. I feel like all of their stuff, like I mean, but all of our stuff is too, like as far as like the nails, toes, But I feel like I don't know. I mean, us getting like going to get ice cream and watching Netflix or just like taking a nap all day, like that's not
That's
necessarily
still
as cliche, but kind of,
right,
it kind of is.
but it's necessary. I
It
really
is
do.
necessary. Sometimes I'll be needing a nap all day.
All day. Sometimes I need like a whole Saturday to just
So
not
like
do it.
recharge. I put myself on the charger and just
Seriously. And that means I'm probably gonna stay in bed the whole day and watch who knows what,
the
everything.
whole day.
The
Not
whole
get up.
day. The whole day.
Not at all. But I
No.
feel like another version of self-care is distancing yourself from people, cutting people off, cutting certain people off. I feel like that's another version of self-care as far as like you said, being more selfish. And just like not just changing your surroundings, not being around toxic people anymore, cutting them off, even if it may hurt, like as far as like might hurt their feelings, but it's gonna make you better in a sense.
Right.
Like, it's gonna hurt your feelings less.
I feel like I had to learn when I was in high school, I used to be like, damn, like cutting people off, that's like harsh, like that's too much. But like now, there's just certain people that you don't need to explain yourself. You just need to
No.
remove yourself from the situation. I'm not trying to make it sound like super serious. It's not, at least not in that sense. But if someone's toxic and or if the friendship is no longer giving either one of you purpose or happy feelings.
Right. Like if you feel like a dread every time you go see this person, you don't need to be around them. And honestly, like I think very nice thought to like I'm very nice to people in my head. Well, I'm really nice to people in general, but it's the simple fact that it's easier for me to cut people off now than it was a long time ago. Like now I just like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings and stuff like that. But I think naturally I just cut people off now. Like I'm just so used to doing
Mm-hmm.
it and like caring about my own mental health and stuff.
I feel the same way because that's the same way I feel about like there's a reason why, and I've explained this to a lot of people about me. If I don't answer the phone or if like I'll have days where I'll turn off my phone for like half the day. If I know I'm
Right.
not doing something, except I made that mistake this week because my days were all fucking jumbled. But if I normally know like that I don't have anything going on that day and I'm like, it's okay if I turn off my phone for like half the day and just like leave it on the charger or whatever, I will do that. And
I
I
think I'm
won't.
gonna start turning off my phone, but then I'm like kind of scared to like miss something. But I don't think it'll hurt to like do it for some parts of the day, or just do not disturb.
Yes.
Maybe.
I use do not disturb, and then like there's specific days in the week where I will like need to do that. Like I don't do it every day because like to your point, I like to know what's going on in the world. But like if there's a Saturday where I know I don't have plans with anyone, no one's expecting me, I'll maybe shoot a text to like my mom or Victor so they at least know I'm alive, and I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna just unplug for a little bit, catch ya later. And then I'll just like shut it off and just leave it in my room.
Right. I need to start doing that. I need to start prioritizing because I'm always so worried about, oh, I missed a text or I missed an important call or I miss just something. But I feel like that's important to completely unplug, like completely. Because I use my
Yes.
phone for a lot of stuff like inspiration for things, or I use my
Mhm.
phone literally for most of the day. So,
Same. So I try to like put it away when I can, or even on the weekdays, like when I'm at work, it's kind of easy for me like not to go on my phone because I'm at work. So it's like, unless it's like a work phone call, I'll pick it up. But if it's not, like I'll let it wait.
right.
So that kind of decreases at least the amount of shit I'm answering at once. I don't know if you feel like this. Like I get anxiety too sometimes where I'm like, damn, like I have a lot of text going on right now. Or
I
like there's like
do.
calls going on.
I don't know, because I have pretty bad anxiety as well. So it's just like it gets really overwhelming. Like my DMs have built up from the past week or so, maybe a week or two, and my text messages. And it's just like I get overwhelmed looking at that and my calls sometimes. And I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with it. But I know I have to. But I do get very overwhelmed and worried and about all that. So I know where you're coming from with that. Definitely.
I did, yes. So if anyone else feels like that, definitely let us know because
I
I
feel like a
get,
lot of people get overwhelmed because a lot of people now have a lot going on. Like I said, the whole self entrepreneur thing and working for yourself, that's a lot. And maybe content creating is a lot in itself. And then a lot of these
mhm.
people are doing their own businesses on top of that. And I don't know, maybe school, like people have school or jobs, like it's just a lot. People have a lot going on. So I feel
It's
like
a
a lot of
lot.
people get overwhelmed.
Yeah, it makes sense because we just have, and then when you add a cell phone, because this is something else I've been doing where in the morning I used to like, obviously like my phone is my alarm. So like I used to turn my alarm off and then like look at my phone when I woke up. Now what I'll do, my phone is still my alarm, but I'll shut it off.
Mhm.
I'll leave it on the like nightstand. And I literally will not touch my phone until like I normally wake up at like 7:30 a.m., 7 a.m.
Mhm.
and on weekdays at least. So I won't touch my phone or like text anyone until sometimes 10 a.m.
That's good. I literally just saw a video on that saying like that's like a part of the like making a good habit as far as like getting your stuff done.
Yeah.
Just like not checking your phone right as soon as you wake up, which like my phone literally lays next to me. Like I'll put on like videos, like little like those meditation videos or something on like
Yeah.
at night, and then it'll always be next to my ear, and then my alarm will go off and I'll just like, it's just an instinct to check my phone and check what's on it. And then I get daily, I have reminders on Instagram on, so I'm just like, this might be a message or it might be
Bro.
from those posts or like emails or just anything, bro. It's just easy for me to check my phone. I literally saw it a couple days ago, and I'm practicing on not doing that. I just started
Yes.
practicing that. It's hard.
And you don't have to be as extreme as me. Like I've heard some people who will do it for like they won't use it for the first hour of their day. Like when they're
Yeah.
getting ready, like you don't need to be on it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I take it to the extreme. I really do. I'll go like sometimes I won't even answer my phone till like noon. Like
That's good though.
unless it's for like work and I'm talking about like work, like if it's like someone serious, then like yeah, like I'll answer it because I have to.
Yeah, I kind of want to
But
have two phones for that reason, like so I can have like my personal phone like set aside quiet all the time because it's not
yeah,
as important, and then everything else on like my work phone, and my work phone can be hella loud. So if I need to, have need to reach it, then I will just completely separate the two. I kind of want to have two phones for that reason.
I want two phones. I do have like a work iPad that's only for work. That helps, but I need a work phone.
Yeah, like just to carry around and stuff like that, because it makes that practice a lot easier because like I said, like you won't have to worry about missing anything important and stuff, like mixing up the notifications. Like I literally will keep my work phone, like my notification sounds are off of my phone. Like
Same.
it's been like that for years, because after a while, like I had got to a certain point where the noises would irritate the shit out of me, so I just turned it off. And since like probably like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, it's just always been on silent. Well, vibrate.
Same. I'll keep it on vibrate because I at least want to like somewhat hear it or feel it. But a lot of times I won't even feel it. I'm not even gonna lie. But at least I can still find it if I lose it.
Right, like here. But you gotta literally be quiet and hear it, because I've lost my phone in my room before. Just thrown it somewhere and just went out the room, and when I come back I'm trying to find it and I'm like, damn, I can't find my phone.
I do it all the time. It's so bad. Like I'll lose it in the couch or I'll leave it in the bathroom.
Right, like I always leave my phone in the bathroom somehow, or in the kitchen, and I'll forget I was leaving it in the kitchen.
One time,
my phone.
I know. One time I left it in the fridge.
I did that. No, I did that with my keys. I did that with my keys 2 years ago when I was in Texas. I was like, where the fuck are my keys at? I was trying to go somewhere and I was like, I can't find my fucking keys. Bro, my keys were in the fridge. That's how you know I had a long day. I usually be like doing stuff like I'll attempt to put milk in like the cabinet or something and then be like, catch myself and be like, this doesn't go here or something like that. But my keys in the fridge,
bro.
I
don't know if I've done that. I don't know if I've done that. I have 100% put my phone in there though. 100%.
That's how you know self-care was not done for a while, because my mind was somewhere else. Not and here though. It was not up here. No. Somewhere.
No. Funny. That's why it's so important though. For men too. Okay. I don't even want, like, if I know how I get without self-care, listen. We do not need men
not doing their self-care.
Come on now.
We need y'all to get something going, figure it out.
Let us know what you do. And it could be anything, okay? If it helps you calm down, right. I mean, as long as it's not illegal. Yeah.
Right, exactly. But decompress, help you relax and be like, if it doesn't make you do that, then you're not, self-caring it up enough.
And you need to just raise the bar.
Right.
Raise the tier for yourself. Come on now.
Go a little over the top with your self-care. And it's fine to go over the top with your self-care. It's you. I had to learn that too, it's good to literally be, why are you so loud, computer? Why are you so loud? And I can't even mute it either. Because then I won't hear you. But yeah, I had to learn that that's important. There's nothing wrong with being selfish.
No. Especially now, God. Yes. Be selfish, especially if you're young. Hello, you don't got kids to take care of. Right. You're not married. This is the time to be selfish. Obviously, be like selfless. Like, be a nice person.
Right. Like, don't be a mean, selfish person. Like, don't not help people out. But as far as like, if you need to take a minute for you and take a step back for yourself, and you notice you're getting a little like aggressive or mean and stuff like that, then you need to take,
bring it back.
Take a step, backwards, take a couple steps back and
breathe.
Be selfish for you. So you know what we mean.
Of course.
You guys know what we mean. But yeah.
Those were the main topics for today. We're actually making great time right now, by the way.
Yeah, because we usually be talking for a long time, but we are on a strict schedule today. So
because
we gotta
Mama needs to sleep. Yeah, we gotta be up.
And we be starting late because we be having pre-podcast conversations all the time. That lasts probably like 30 minutes. So
It's like a podcast on its own. It's like the pre-podcast.
Yeah, like our pre-podcast where we just discuss, we set up, we get all our wires together, we get our snacks.
Our
so you don't have
snacks are
to eat during the podcast and be rude to you all.
bathroom break.
Right.
Yes.
So
yes. Honestly, if we ever have a Patreon, we should low-key include that.
I definitely think that'll probably be one of our that's what I was saying, like as far as like exclusive content, I'm gonna write that down. Did I write Patreon down? I think I did, Kaylee. Oh yeah, it's on the other page, the 1-800 Hot Mess Notes, but at the bottom of the list. It's like the fourth to the bottom.
My god. So we thought of it already?
You know what? I need to start checking this list more because I need to literally start getting.
We keep repeating our ideas, probably.
We do. We definitely do. Oh my god.
I can't even. But just to close it out real quick, we need to come up with a name for this like type of segment where we talk about a little pop culture moment,
right?
A little in the news moment. I don't like doing like serious news because the world is too serious right now. We don't need that shit.
Yeah, like I had an idea for a pop culture thing, but it's just too graphic and I don't really like that topic, so I don't want to talk about it today.
I feel you. There's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But for this week, I just wanted to bring up, there is I'm very into docu-series, documentaries, and I am. Mm-hmm. I just like to learn shit that no one probably knows.
Yeah, I definitely don't know this stuff until Kaylalea brings it up. And I'm like, oh, wow.
I just watch a lot of like, I'm not even into like the real news like that. Like I really am into entertainment news. It's a lot. But there's a new docu-series on HBO Max. It's only like, it's like a 2-part, it's almost like 2 little movies in one thing. But it's about Brittany Murphy. I think it's called like What Happened to You, Brittany, or like something crazy like that. And if you guys don't know who Brittany Murphy is, she was an actress. She was basically very popular early 2000s, but she passed away in 2009. So think like early Britney Spears era, Paris Hilton era.
The Y2K.
Right. She was in Uptown Girls. That's probably one of her most well-known films. And 8 Mile. She did 8 Mile.
She was on 8 Mile. Oh my gosh, I forgot. That's crazy.
Yes. She probably slept with Eminem. Like listen. A lot of people forget about this girl. She was, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, and she was in Clueless, duh, like one of the most iconic.
She was. Didn't she have red hair or dark hair in that?
Yes.
Oh my god, this girl was like popping, and I forgot how popping.
We all low-key forgot this poor girl, but there's a reason why. Yeah, there's a reason why. And like, so she passed away when she was 32, and I remember a lot of people speculated at that time. A lot of people thought she was on drugs. A lot of people thought that she was like anorexic or like doing some other things. And it turns out that she just had like a very controlling husband. And I just like, she got very, very sick. He was low-key like a con man. And I'm sure he noticed her getting sick and was probably like, I don't want her going to a doctor. And unfortunately, she passed away from pneumonia at 32 years old. In 2000,
people said she was like really healthy, right? It's crazy, bro. People are fucking
crazy. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I heard little bits of this story at one point, and for like a second I was like, yo, did he like kill her? But like after watching this docu-series, I got the full story, because old man is dead too, because he passed away.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I forgot to mention that he did pass away 5 months later in 2010 from pneumonia. So there's been like all these conspiracy theories. There was a theory that there was like mold in the house and that like they got sick from the mold. But Brittany's mom was living in the house at that time with them and she never got sick. And she was older than both of them. So like if that was real, like the low key, like the mom probably would have gotten sick first.
Right.
But on top of that, they did an autopsy on Brittany and nothing came up in her. I guess you would see it in her lungs if there was mold in the house.
Right.
And she didn't have anything in her lungs other than evidence that showed that she had pneumonia.
Right. But
I don't know, that shit was a little sketchy. And I learned some things about this poor girl and I was like, I feel like back then, I'm talking 2007 to like 2000, maybe like 10, 12 era. Mm-hmm. I feel like so many young actresses and like pop stars were suffering from like either mental health illness or mental health issues or mental illness even, right. Or like other things.
A lot of people went through a lot back then.
But like no one understood it at the time, and these poor girls low-key got like bullied almost because of it. Like whether it was the tabloids or whether it was
that's all
like,
they had. They didn't have social media. They had like no Instagram, no Twitter, nothing, no Facebook in that era. Just magazines.
Just magazines and people that got paid thousands of dollars for pictures. Honestly, like almost illegal, and like there is laws against this now. That's another thing, it wasn't regulated at that time, but like now it is. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these like Britney Spears is a perfect example. This poor girl, she probably had anxiety, depression,
like PTSD,
paranoia, like that shit's serious. Okay, that stuff is, people think it's not that serious or not that big of a deal, like get over it. But a lot of times it's not that easy, right, to just get over things, because you can't. It's something that you have to work through. And this poor girl got put in a conservatorship.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you know what's crazy too is that people freaking, I just saw a TikTok about this, and I think the Bad Baby girl went through something like this. She went to a camp, but I don't know if she was part of the kidnapping process. People literally sign their kids up to get fucking kidnapped and taken to a camp where they don't know where they're fucking going.
Yes,
that's traumatic as fuck. You're not even helping your kid at all.
That happened to Paris Hilton too.
Really? Oh, that's why Paris Hilton. Okay, because Paris Hilton commented under that video that I saw today, and I was like, oh, that's random.
Yes, girl. Yes, it was random. It was when Paris Hilton was, I think they sent her, she was young. She was either like 15 or 16, and she was there for like 2 years. It was like a boarding school, like a corrective boarding school. And like she came out recently, actually, I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. She came out and she was like, this is what actually happened at that school. Like I still suffer from PTSD to this day. Right. Like it was bad. It was
That's
so bad.
Really like traumatic. Like why would you even put your kid through that?
I just don't understand how that's legal, because they lie straight up to the parents. Like they'll give them like a brochure saying that they're gonna do like group activities and like
and like different like behavioral reconstruction and shit, and freaking terrorize those fucking kids. First of all, why would you trust anything that involves kidnapping your kid? You like, do people not second guess that and be like, kidnapping my kid? Well, maybe that's gonna like cause trauma in the long run, and then if they do kidnapping, what else do they do? Like, do people not fucking think about I don't even have kids and I'm thinking about that. Like
exactly. Like I would never, I mean, I don't think I would ever send my child to first of all, it's not even like a school really, like it's
camp.
It's like a correction. It's literally like a correctional
like a
program.
behavioral, because they
Or
do that for like or at least they used to, like for like kids that like were gay and stuff. They used to send,
yes,
which is
they used to
fucking
send them to
evil.
conversion camp.
Yeah, conversion camps. Like, what the fuck is a conversion camp and why does it exist?
It's ridiculous, honestly, the
I'd
shit
never
that
do that to
people
my
get away with.
kid. I'd never do that to my baby.
Well, they do like messed up shit. I don't know about now, but like back in
I'm
the
pretty sure they
day,
still do, if not worse.
exactly.
They need to just shut all that shit down. Like, that's not helping anybody but the people that are getting paid there.
Exactly.
And I think somebody died at the one Bad Baby went to.
I wouldn't be surprised because I think it was one that like Dr. Phil promoted a lot.
That one, yeah.
It was
That's
like
the one
a
she went
ranch.
to. Yeah, the ranch.
I forget, but I wouldn't be surprised because
It says
after
somebody
what
died or something.
I don't remember, because I do remember hearing that she was coming out about that too.
Right. She did that like probably last year, I think. Or earlier this year, something like that.
Bro, I can't. It's too much. It's
Yeah.
too
I
much.
would
I
never do that
feel
to my kid.
never, never. But that's why it's just crazy to think about because I feel like that time just like I'm no wonder like Lindsay Lohan came out the way she did, or like Amanda Bynes, or like
Right.
I'm trying to think about who else
They
kind
didn't
of
have
like.
anybody to help either. Like, at least people like I like social media for that reason, because you have a bunch of resources that you can get to that will just like pop up, that you even stuff that you didn't even know you need, like people that you didn't even know you needed to connect with, like to help you in your mental state and stuff like that. Like, people didn't have that back then.
No, they were like almost, they probably felt very alone.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, or didn't know other people went through. They probably, because you feel alone when you go through a lot like that, and you feel like you're going through something, like you're the only person going through, because that's just how your mind works. You feel like you're
Yes.
the only person going through that certain thing. So it's just like you don't have anybody to really like connect with. I mean, they had groups and stuff, but it's not like you said before, like mental health and all that stuff was not as important back then as it is now.
No, I think even back then, like they just didn't. I feel like a lot of people were like the generation before us, like maybe 2 generations before us, they were always taught like, just be tough, like don't be
Yeah.
afraid. And it's like that doesn't teach someone how to, one, evaluate their own emotions, and
Right.
two, how to deal with those emotions once they've realized what they're feeling.
Right, exactly. And the freaking I don't know. I just feel like a lot of stuff is like talked about now. It's like, oh, because a lot of people were ignorant back then, and didn't really cover those topics. Even the same thing with jobs, like because a lot of people, like my mom and my mom's friend, always was just like, I really like commend y'all for like not like trying to be entrepreneurs and not wanting to like work for anybody and stuff like that, because they were always taught like either you have a job or you need to get out, or like you have a job and that's all that matters, like. And now we're starting, like our generation is like big on our happiness comes before anything.
Yes.
So I feel like
it's
a lot
really
of stuff is like talked about now.
Yes, 100%. I think that's why I'm like,
Did you mute yourself? Oh, say something.
can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. I was like, what happened?
My mic like unplugged. I think I don't know what
I
happened.
was like, what happened? You were just talking to me and I was like, what? I was so
Because
confused.
the light started blinking and I'm like, what? And then I looked at the wire and it was like falling out. And I was like, oh.
At least it tells you. That's cool.
I was kind of like, what is happening right now? It was like, it caught me off guard. I don't know what happened.
And I didn't even know it could come out the bottom. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh
But
God,
yeah,
I'm tired, bro. I'm sorry.
y'all, we're exhausted. Literally, like this week is just such an off week. Y'all gonna have to forgive us because
At least we're here, bro. At least we're filming.
we're here. We're like, we're still lit, but we're just like kind of tired. and it's late. We film late.
We film very late.
That's just the only thing that could work out for both of our schedules is like 8-9 o'clock at night, and we don't really even get started until like 10:30ish because of our pre-podcast conversations. So
Bro, it's a lot. We do it to ourselves though.
I was trying to figure out like a time we could start before, but there's really like a lot of times no time we can start before. Like we'd be needing like in between time from when we stop doing whatever we're doing, and
We just need to. I always try to take into account like the conversations we had before, and then like I never actually do.
right.
I'm just like, it's all good. Who knows how long we'll talk before? I'll just time when we're actually like filming.
Right, literally. We just be rambling. We don't even be like it's productive conversations, but we talk for a long time.
We do. We do. But that's all I had for this week.
That was pretty much all. I did have a meme. Oh wow. I don't know why I did that. I have a meme, y'all. I be fucking literally how I get all my topics is literally from like memes and stuff. Oh my gosh, all these emails. Like I'm just gonna put this on do not disturb.
Do not disturb self-care.
I just got another one. Oh my god, no. See, that's not gonna work.
Off.
Do not disturb on. Okay, because that was getting really irritating. But I just wanted to go over like these topics because honestly, like these meme pages be posting a lot of good topics. So I sent Kaylalea a couple of them, and we're just gonna go over one today. But I feel like the one I wanted to go over, Justin LeBoy. Y'all are probably gonna always hear me talk about this man because honestly, he be having some good content. Him and a couple other meme pages I follow, but it pretty much said giving that cat emoji up is not revenge because after you get effed, then what? So I was just trying to see what you thought about that because honestly, I don't know why people do that as revenge. It's like no point. It's no point. Like, how are you gonna fuck somebody for revenge? Like, I mean, is it? What do you think? Like, is it revenge?
I don't really think it's revenge because, like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's dumb.
Like, that's kind of like controversial a little bit.
I feel like it's kind of like childish in a way.
Yeah.
Like, what's the need? And on top, he made a good point. I mean, if it's your ex, I'm assuming you have had sex already.
Right.
And even if you didn't, why would that be revenge? Because wouldn't you want him to enjoy it?
I mean, okay, here's my thing. Like, I don't know, because at first I was like, yeah, and then now I'm just, well, I still agree. So I feel like that's not revenge because it's like, yeah, after that, then so what was the point? What are you getting out of that pretty much? Like, what do you get out of fucking somebody for revenge? Like, I feel like people do it like with maybe like their ex's best friend or
that's revenge.
That's revenge. But at the same time, then what are you getting at? Like, what I think he's saying, what the fuck is the purpose of doing that?
None.
You're not.
I feel like
you're definitely not going to get your man or your woman back.
If anything, you're just gonna make yourself look dumb.
Unless they're those really toxic couples that break up, do toxic shit like that, get back together on and off, and keep going in the same cycle for fucking years. Unless you're a topic, unless you're a couple like that, then
there's no point. I've never.
And even still, that's unhealthy. And I just don't.
We're all about growth, honey.
We're all about growth and positivity over here. Like, you will never catch us doing that dumb shit. fucking somebody for revenge. The best revenge is to act like you don't give a fuck. I love doing that. And people always say like, oh, I blocked this person. I blocked this person. Oh no, I'm for sure not blocking nobody because you're going to see me do good, babe. You're going to see me do great. You're going to see me do wonderful, excellent, splendid, all that good shit. And I'm going to just do the most of my story. And I'm not going to post any, girl, I don't even post like that stuff on my story unless I get really, 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 really pissed and something happens, like when my shit got stolen on Christmas. That's when I had posted something on my story. But other than that, I don't post nothing on my stories doing subliminals or anything to nobody, like nothing. I just, people probably wonder what the fuck I'm doing because I don't even post my story no more. I barely do.
There's like no point. Because honestly, I like having that sense of mystery too. Like, same. I want you to see me. Doing? I want to drop a post every like few weeks, maybe every month or so. And then in between, I'll just post random ass shit on my story. Not even like me. Like, people don't even know what I be looking like. Let's be real.
I was going to delete all my pictures too and just kind of like start over.
I thought about that.
I think I'm like debating it, but yeah, I be posting random shit like that too. Like I post relatable stuff, but I don't post it pertaining to anybody.
Right.
And if somebody does hurt my feelings, I kind of like the best, like I said, the best revenge is to like literally like blow up, to elevate, and to like just act like they don't exist. Oh, I love doing that when somebody hurts my feelings. I love that. They're just like, damn, you give a fuck about me. I did, but I'm gonna act like I didn't.
It's kind of like this meme I saw the other day too, where it was like, what did it say? Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. I'm not gonna try to take all this time. Hold on.
Did you save it?
I saved it. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds. It said, oh yeah. This is exactly what we needed. Ready for this?
Yes.
It says, she said, ... quotations.
Quotations.
I have no need for revenge, period. I am no longer yours, and that is punishment enough, period.
Yes, period. Pooh. Yes, she should have said that, period, at the end. No, but that's true though. That's true. I definitely agree. That's the best revenge. You don't need to fuck anybody. You don't need to slash anybody's tires. You don't need to break any windows, because all that's gonna do is get you locked up and get you a freaking vandalization charge or whatever the fuck. Do you get charges like that? Yeah, you can get a charge like that.
You could get a charge, I think. I don't know.
Or like a fine or something. You could get something. Yeah. You can get penalized for it. That's all I know.
If they press charges, they will lock you up.
So what? You're not getting anything out of that. And you're not getting anything out of fucking somebody else. So the best thing to do is just ignore. Because that's what I said. I've never knowingly got cheated on, but I was always just like, oh, I'm just gonna go and do something with the girl and take pictures and send it to the guy. Now I'm just like, there's no point of doing that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to be that girl that was like, yeah, fucking slash his tires. Where's his fucking car?
Right, I used to be like, yeah, fuck that shit up. Yeah, go TP his house or something. I don't know. Don't set that hole on fire though. I'm not that savage. Like, I'm not.
No, that's a felony. I'm tired. That's a felony.
A felony, it is. And I'm not gonna tell you anything to get you locked up, because you're not about to blame me for your action. And I'm not gonna condone anything like that either. I'm the type of friend that's just gonna calm you down and be like, maybe that's not a good idea to do. Sit your ass down somewhere. But yeah, no, I definitely ignore. I'm a lot more mellow now. Like, I love it. Like, I love being like this. Like, I just ignore a lot of shit. And then I'm quick to hang up in somebody's face.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't care anymore. That's the thing. I care about my well-being. And if someone is like throwing me off and I can't deal, I'll be like, you know what? You're gonna need to calm down. Call me when you're ready to talk.
I don't even say all that. I'm just like, I just be like this, and I'm like, yep. I still kind of sort of argue a little bit, but then I get to the point where I'm just like,
no.
Boop, and I just hang up the fucking phone. I think I get that from my mom. My mom does that to people. Well, she used to, and she, had to, but she don't have to no more. But
you have to do it though, low key sometimes, all the time actually.
Self-care, caring for
Self-care,
yourself
boys.
brings it right back the fuck around. But yeah, that was really all I had. I wanted to go over that because I saw that and I was like, yeah, there's really no point of doing that. Like, if y'all do that, please stop, because that's not healthy for you, because you're just gonna worry about, really, you're trying to get the attention from the other party somehow. You're trying to get them to make it seem like, they care. So, girl or boy, get the fuck over that shit. Like,
Get over it.
let it
If you
go. You'll be much happier. You'll be much happier.
100%.
You won't think so at first. If it's probably harder for people that's been together for like 5-6+ years, even like 1-2 years. You can get an attachment to somebody, but just, I mean, it'll be
You'll
hard.
be
at
better
first.
off.
Let it the fuck go. Go on dates. Do something.
Make
go
friends.
to the beach. Like, do something.
Anything.
Skinny
Anything.
dip. Something
Please.
fun. Like, just go out, get your makeup done. Go to the curb. Have fun, girl. Have fun, boy. Somebody.
Do anything. Anything. But be sad and alone. Don't do it.
Oh, and don't fuck anybody. Don't fuck anybody. That's not revenge. That's not revenge. That's just
unless it's someone like random that you meet at the club that's like not associated with your ex.
I still feel like if you're doing that, like, you're trying to cope. And that's fine, but it's just like, that's the wrong way of coping, girl or boy.
I feel like it depends on the situation too, because it's like I was in a relationship once where by the time we broke up, like we hadn't even had sex for like 2 months.
Oh.
So by the time we broke up, we were both like, all right, deuces. It's been a good one. Learned a lot. It's been a good time.
Right.
Bye. And then I literally had sex with someone the next day. Because listen, the main reason I wasn't having sex with guys was because I was with him. So once we were done, I was like, all right,
cool, bye. But I heard too that females, which we do, kind of like break up with men in our head first and like kind of mentally check out before we actually do it. Because I feel like we're still trying to give that person a chance and maybe, they'll change. But sometimes it just gets to be too much. You kind of just have to actually cut it off. But we kind of check out before.
We do. And I feel like sometimes it can be kind of bad, but like, we're working on it. I did that when I was like, I think I was 18 when that relationship ended. I was young, okay, guys? So like I was well checked out at least minimum 3 months before it ended.
I don't think it's a bad thing unless you're cheating on somebody or hurting somebody else. Like, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing because of obviously you're like that for a reason. If the other party is not like giving you what you need and not being there, you're not gonna just check out for no reason.
Of course not.
You're not gonna check out for no reason. Just because people don't do that shit. So I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to check out. I feel like the other person should notice, or maybe the conversation should be had. Like, I'm not happy, and just shit like that. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's not, honestly. It's really, really not
at all.
That's growth. Okay.
Definitely. So, stop fucking these people out here as revenge. Stop trying to get revenge. Just stop.
Don't do revenge. Just move on.
Move the fuck on. Okay.
If we're gonna take anything from today,
no revenge.
No revenge.
Move on. No
self-care.
Self-care. Right. Self-care. But that's really it for today, honestly.
Yes, I like that little meme thing at the end. I think we should do that.
Yeah, we'll probably include that. And Kaylalea made a tweet today, y'all. Go follow her on Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter.
We need the engagement. We need y'all. Like, y'all are engaging, but not enough. So I need more. We need more. We
need some juice.
We need some stuff, and we can include you guys as soon as you start engaging with us, and let's get that up. Let's get that engagement and insights going. Ooh, I feel like I have to sneeze the whole entire episode, and it won't come out.
Oh my God.
I hate that. It feels like
Watch it come out right when we're done.
Right. It probably will.
It probably will.
I know it will when I lay
right.
down because it's like moving around. Like,
Oh, I hate those. I get
so
them too.
It feels like
do.
it literally is like right here. You know how it
I
like
get
creeps
those
up on
too.
you and you're just like, and it goes away. I hate that.
Yes, and then it keeps coming back down, and then you're like, stop.
I know, like just go in or go out.
Choose
Pick one
now.
But yeah, that's what we need from y'all guys. That's really it. So
have a great Friday. We love you.
Yep, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. We never say that, do we?
I think we said it in the last one. I don't think we say it in everyone though.
I don't even remember.
We should.
The last episode is such a blur to me.
I don't even remember. It was a long time ago, like 2 weeks ago.
Was it?
I don't remember because we didn't film this last Sunday, so I'm thrown off.
Oh yeah. But yeah, y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Sorry, guys.
She needs to go to sleep.
I need to go to sleep for real.
So we'll see y'all.